about to start.
Go
Hey, what's
ahead.
going on, everybody? This is another episode of Grown Women Gaming. Volume number 49. We're going to be talking about like Fallout 76, X018 recap, the VGAs. So thank you for rocking out with us. We do appreciate you being here. So go ahead and jump into the topics. But before we do that, let me go ahead and do intros. How you ladies doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Good,
Hey
good.
y'all.
Good. What about
What's
you?
up, everybody?
Okay, okay. I guess it's all of us. So let's go ahead and talk about X018. I want to jump right into it. So I just want to get you guys' opinions on what you thought about the show. And then I'll go ahead and state my opinion shortly after. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with you, Lady Infamous. What did you think about X018?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not have my expectations high watching XO18, but we did do a live stream, which was fun. I know they acquired Obsidian, and what was that other studio that they acquired?
In Exile.
Exile?
Yeah.
Exile.
And that's cool and everything, and they got a little squad of studios. But I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. I need them to like give me some. I need them studios to produce some games. So that's a lot of studios, and I hate to see like 2 or 3 years down the line that one of these studios gonna get dropped because they ain't been producing like they wanted to. You feel me? So, but I'm excited about what the potential of them, of what they're producing, or what they're gonna do, or what they're gonna make. You know, because all those studios, the possibilities of those games could be shooters, RPGs, puzzle games, anything. So I'm excited about that. The most excitement that I had about watching XO when they finally, I don't know, they were talking about Final Fantasy and some other shit, but they did Final Fantasy 13 backwards compatible. I was holding those discs down for 9 years.
Wow.
I was screaming, I was scratching up, looking for the box for the disc. I got the disc, I got the strategy guide. I was so excited. I don't know why, out of all the games that I had throughout my me playing Xbox, right, and having being backwards compatible, I had the games that I actually had. Like it was like the video gods was like shining down on me because I had everything I needed to play this game. So that was most exciting for me as far as things go.
Yeah, I know for me, in regards to the Final Fantasy back compat release, they're like on sale right now. If you want to cop them bad boys digital, they're like $8 a pop for each game, for all three. So you got like 13, 2, and Lightning Returns. And so that Black Friday deal, that early access to the Black Friday deal is going on like right now. So yeah, definitely pick those up. What about you, LBOOGIE? What do you think about X018? We know we didn't get to get a live reaction from you, so I'm anxious to know like what you thought about the entire thing. So
I pretty much just looked at the highlights and like what people, announcements on Twitter and stuff like that. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be like E3 or whatever people were expecting. I don't know what people expect. I guess they expect the world all the time from Xbox. But I'm happy to see all these studios. I mean, we got Ninja Theory now. They're working on 2 games, supposedly. Rare's working on a new game. Playground Games is working on 2 games. We got Halo Infinite coming. Gears 5 coming. Undead Labs is working on State of Decay 3. Compulsion Games is hiring people. Initiative, which is out here in my backyard, is hiring a gang of people. Yeah. And then now we have Obsidian in Exile. I guess that's how you say it. I really didn't.
That's how you say it, in Exile.
Oh, okay. I'm not quite familiar with them and their like repertoire. And then Turn 10. So I mean, I think like he said, like you don't want to see like a couple years down that these people they're getting letting loose of these studios, but I feel like as long as there's good management, good oversight, we won't see that, because I think that's the biggest thing that was wrong with like everyone talks about, that weird ass Dragon game that got canceled. Like Microsoft didn't own them, right?
I don't think so.
Right, no.
Right. So like they were a secondary studio. So there was really no oversight besides their check-ins, and people could be lying about their check-ins. But what I guess when it was time for them to do the benchmarks, they weren't providing, what they were supposed to be providing. So that's why they got cut. So hopefully, because these are actually under the umbrella of Microsoft Studios, they have executives that are, really there making sure that work is getting done. So we don't have that problem. But it's cool. It's all good for the gamers because we're getting more games.
Right, facts. I mean, with it being 7 new studios roughly, so that's potentially.
No, it's more than that, isn't it?
Well, I'm talking about
total
new,
new studios.
Oh, new.
Yeah, so like with 7 new studios, you're potentially getting 14 new titles if each studio is doing like,
right,
2 games a piece. Because we
right.
know that Playground Games is doing a Forza and a RPG, and then you got 2 RPG studios, and then with Rare. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Microsoft is really setting themselves up to have a nice little portfolio, so it's gonna be great to see.
Yeah.
Coming down from. What about you, Charisse? What's your overall?
It was nice to see all the Game Pass game, even though to a certain extent it should have been the Game Pass session or something. It was nice to see that they're still adding new games to that service. That way, that service is more affordable. It's more like that's an excellent service.
They
I cannot say that enough.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
like
Game
Pass
Pass is
show.
awesome.
Yeah, it was.
They did 16 games altogether, 15 or 16 something.
Yes.
Even what's the one the scary one, not scary, but the creepy one with the girl. She's gonna her game was going to Game Pass. Crackdown 3, of course. You cannot. Finally, at a release date, that was awesome. Actual gameplay of the multiplayer would be nice to see the single player, but regardless, I'm still playing the game. I'm still gonna party out with my friends. We gonna blow some shit up. So it was still a good show.
Right. It's gonna be on Game Pass day and date. So that's another thing.
Oh, and
yeah,
yes,
isn't it? You guys
already
still think
preloaded
that's
it.
hilarious?
I've already preloaded Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Already?
That
got
they
it
put
preloaded.
PUBG on Game Pass when they released it
Yes.
on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So if you got Game Pass, you don't gotta even pay that $30 for on PS4. Just pay $10.
Yeah.
Play it on Xbox. That's a smart business savvy move by them.
Yeah, them PlayStation
Yeah, because it's basically what PlayStation would do to Xbox, like
Yeah.
all the time. Like,
They hot. They gotta pay for PUBG. They hot.
Yeah. One announcement that stood out to me too was.
and I don't think they're gonna support it anyway. Really, to tell you the truth.
Not really. Yeah.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but one thing that they announced at X018 that kind of stood out that really didn't kind of get that much buzz was Winter of Arcade. Because usually with Winter of Arcade, they would show more premier indie type titles, ID at Xbox titles that's pretty much more reputable.
Mhm.
So like I think they had Below as one of the IK not Below, but oh god, I can't remember the name of that game. Inside, I think it was like one of the kind of like that type of quality game.
ID Xbox, but
Right?
better.
Yeah. They
the top
have
tier
the
game.
quality exactly. So they announced Winter of Arcade, which is kind of like Summer of Arcade, but in the winter, and that's going to be this winter. So it's 4 games, and they didn't tell us like what games are going to be, but I kind of think I know what they're going to be, but and I just to kind of put it out there, I think it's going to be Below and Ashen, and then
That Ashen one looks kind of good.
yeah, it's like a Dark Souls kind of deal.
Yeah, everybody's like all over it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I got to play it. We got to play. I'm pretty sure you guys. I don't know if you guys tried it at E3 this past.
I think the line was like way too long for like 2 little
Yeah.
setups, and I was just like, I'm not waiting.
Yeah. They had it on the floor on the FanFest day, and it was kind of thick, people.
Because it was like that was the game that like everybody wanted to see what it was like. It's funny like how some of those like you said, like idea Xbox games like create like more hype than some of the AAA,
Yeah. Yes. It's pretty interesting how that plays out. So yeah, and now another thing too, because we just talked about the studios and things like that. Playground Games said that their RPG deal, their RPG that they're creating, we know they created a second studio, and that their RPG influenced pretty much Microsoft signing the deal to acquire them. So I mean, a lot of speculation is going on that it's Fable. I personally don't think it's Fable, but I just want to get you guys' thoughts on this in regards to like this whole all of a sudden push on the RPG genre. And are you guys like huge fans of RPGs? Do you think this is a good look, or you think they should focus on action adventure, or first person shooter. Like, I kind of want to get you guys' thoughts on Playground Games saying this. Like, they showed Microsoft something, and it must have been awesome. And then Microsoft's like, yeah, we want to acquire these guys. So,
I'll go first.
go ahead.
I'll go
Go
first.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a big RPG fan. And for Playground to do this, I'm down. I'm like like Triple Cup would say, I'm diving, because you guys see Forza Horizon 4. That game is beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's and I'm not a very big racer fan, but I'm trying to get a level 100. You know what I mean? I'm on 87.
Wow.
So
Right.
yeah. So I want to see what they can do. I want to see what imagination that studio can do with an RPG. Also, it also can be a potential added revenue, I would say, because in this day and age, 80% of the games got some kind of microtransactions, mostly cosmetic. That also can add, if you can have a good RPG with a couple of years staying power, like Destiny, you can be able to have added revenue, and also with DLCs and expansions. The list of potential is great just because it's Playground Games. If it was another studio, I could not say it. I would not be as excited, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. I can't wait.
And that's ironic, because for me, like, I look at it a little bit different. But go ahead.
You look like it different?
I'm sorry. We started talking at the same time.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's okay.
I'm done.
I was gonna say, for me, I look at it a little. Oh, go ahead.
Yes, right.
All right, go Boogie. I'll go last.
I was just gonna say the transactions got to be right though. Like, they're gouging. I'm tired of seeing that. I'm like those PUBG transactions for the Joker and Harley Quinn.
Goodness.
Like, that's ridiculous. Like,
Man, I don't even know
if
they
it's like that, I'm gonna be upset because like I'm not buying into that. So I hope that whatever RPG this is, like whatever they plan on having for transactions, because we know that everyone has transactions, that it's not like bend me over transactions.
Yeah. See, what I was gonna say for me was that I'm a little bit. I mean, I'm excited that Playground Games is doing an adventure game, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried because they up until now they've only done racers. So I mean, it's like they're gonna be in uncharted waters when they work on the adventure game, and also a new studio. You don't know if the team chemistry is there. Like, I got a little bit of worry when it comes to it, but it just, if you see the amount of quality they put in Forza Horizon, it makes you excited. But I still got like a little bit of concern, but we'll see. All right, what about you, Charisse?
Honestly, at this, even when they used to call Xbox a shooter box,
Yeah.
I remember, we need RPGs. We need the action adventures. We need this. So whatever Playground Games showed and that got Microsoft interested into this, I'm all for it. We needed it. Not need, but we need our own RPG. We need our own adventure games. We need that. So I'm extremely excited about what these studios will produce in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I'm extremely happy to sit down for 30-40 hours with a character and destroy some magical creature.
So do you think
so
it's Fable?
I can't wait to see that. I don't think it's Fable. I don't think it's Fable.
I thought
I don't think
at
it's
first I
Fable.
thought it would be Fable, but I don't think it's Fable now. Just because they
Why
acquired
don't you think it's fake? Yeah.
because
Okay,
they
go ahead.
acquired the other two. They acquired the other two studios that's really great with RPGs. I'm like, yo, give it to one of them. Like, give it to Obsidian or give it to Exile. We know they can produce action adventure and RPGs. They've done it before, so I will feel comfortable.
You think maybe they might have one of those studios partner with them to help to like finish it? Because I feel like they have such good landscape capabilities that they might have fleshed out that world really nicely.
Probably, especially if it's enough to Microsoft to be like, yo, we gotta cop them, we gotta buy them. Then, yeah,
Right.
It had to have been something really good.
I think they came up with their own idea for RPG. I think
Okay.
like Delilah, they gave Fable to another studio, or
Mhm.
maybe one or two studios. Because I don't. Well, as much as I love Forza is not to a certain extent a story-based game.
Right.
So if they're gonna do a story, they had to bring in somebody else to help them do it. And see, Fable has its own rich, stupid-ass history and lore. You know, if you ain't got the kicking chickens down right, then something's wrong here. So I think the way they can build their own lore, their own history, and not reach back to somebody else's. That's why I think that they didn't give Fable to Playground Games.
But you could be right. I mean, the fact that let's say it's like this, where Playground Games built the world, because you know their skybox, everything with the world building is fantastic in that game. You know, especially when you look at the seasons and how they did that in Forza Horizon, it's fantastic. And so you know, Obsidian is really good with the story-based telling, you know, doing story and dialogue and you know branching actions and things like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did team them up with like Obsidian to get it finished. And then we might end up seeing the game next year and it releases in 2020. That would be crazy.
If Obsidian is releasing an RPG, I'm buying it day one. I don't really care what it is, what's it about. I'm buying it day one. It's just how much I like their products. Day one buy.
All right, so we do know that that Obsidian worked on Fallout New Vegas. And so that brings me to we know that's your game.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know that's your game. But that brings me to my next topic, which is Fallout 76. Oof. So I know a couple of you all have played the game. I haven't got a chance to jump into it yet, but it was released to cold and lukewarm reviews. And so I want to get your initial thoughts on the game. I'm going to be jumping on it after the show. So I guess I'll start with you. LBOOGIE, have you got a chance to play it?
I'm about to open the box now. I actually have the collector's edition.
Oh, nice.
Here for like a few days now. And go ahead and open it and start downloading the game. So I'm gonna do that today.
Okay. All right. So I think I know that Lady Infamous and CHAREECE got a chance to jump into it. So go ahead and give your thoughts. Either one of you guys can go first.
I'll let CHAREECE go first because she had more time than I have.
I am enjoying the game. I think the review didn't know what they were getting in. This is a Fallout game. This is a Bethesda game. So first of all, it's an epic game, but it's still gonna be buggy as hell. Like that's like a guarantee. The game is gonna be long. You're gonna have dozens of quests at the same time, but it's still gonna be buggy. We let they shit slide because the game is so epic.
What do you mean buggy though?
Yeah, give us some examples.
I haven't come across any bugs. Even in the beta was kind of smooth. Also, yeah, it was a little bit of lag here and there, but now I don't have any lag. I haven't ran into any bugs crashing on them.
You bought just a little bit, CHAREECE.
Yeah, you bought.
Sorry, babe.
Yeah.
But she sounded like she said that she didn't really have any bugs in the beta, right?
Yeah, in the beta or in the original release, I haven't had any. But other people have complaining, so I'm not knocking what other people are having.
So I wonder if it's a server issue, you know?
That could be it. And it might be why there are only 23 people on a server. I did run into somebody who tried to hit me with a shovel one day. I just overlooked him and kept on going. So you don't have to interact with people. I thought about it, but I'm not trying to because then you get a wanted sign on you, and I'm not trying to be wanted right now because I'm just a low level person, and I ain't want the big people to come after me. Okay. So I just walked away. Some people were upset because there's not any NPCs to get your quests from, but when you actually do the activity, your quests automatically update. So it's not like there's not.
Expect that.
Yeah, it's weird for a Fallout game to not have people in it to go talk to.
Yeah.
It's still a Fallout game though. There's still power armor. It's actually a Fallout 4 game because you're still crafting shit. You're still, scrapping junk left and right. You're picking up stuff. You gotta watch out for your food intake, your water intake. We're cooking meals here. We're like out in the wilderness. This is what's our word?
Can you kind of explain like what you do, like what you have to do in a game? Because I'm assuming that it's different from a regular Fallout game because of the multiplayer aspect. So like, can you kind of give us kind of like what you have to do?
from what I can understand, everybody is from the same vault, which is the nicest vault I've ever been in a Fallout game. It is Fallout.
Okay.
Like, it's still clean. It ain't grimy. This is the cleanest Fallout vault ever. Everybody, 25 years drops. You are released to go out into the world. You have to follow your overseer as she leaves and leaves little tapes for you. That's the main so far. That's the part I'm on. I don't know what it does after you find everything, but you're basically supposed to go out and help. Again, apparently they didn't know how bad it was going to be when the bombs dropped. And she's shocked. You're shocked. And so they were expecting everything's going to be fine when they came out 25 years later. Apparently not. So your job is basically to rebuild Virginia. Then that's basically how it starts off.
So
Okay.
the whole object of the game is to rebuild the city.
It's in theory, yes. So far, like I said, I'm still early in the game, so it could change. Like, you know how shit be changing in these games.
Right.
But
yeah,
but yeah.
With me, okay, I'm gonna say this: they either gotta up the people that's in the servers, or they gotta put NPCs in the DLCs. Because one of the key components in Fallout 76 is the storytelling, the random encounters that you meet while you playing the Fallout series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's as much as I don't get me wrong. I'm a mess with this game. You know, free DLC. You know, I like that. But not having those NPCs to interact with, it's a little damaging, because you don't get a full engagement of the world. If I'm trying to explain the best way I can. For example, with Fallout New Vegas, I'm looking for Benny or Lenny that shot me in the head, and I'm traveling to New Vegas to find him to get my revenge. On the way to New Vegas, I meet this dude and this chick and this robot, and missions arrive like, hey, random stranger, I need you to help me do this. Can you do this for me? Yes, no, maybe. It's gonna cost me some cash. I might do it for free. That element is not there, and
No, it's not.
And without that element being there, the world feels empty. You know what I mean? In Fallout, you can go to the bar, you can go to the casino, you can go to a lounge, you can do stuff without deterring you from. You can go off and do other stuff without doing the main mission. With Fallout 76, it's like, I got a list of things to do and I got to do it. And I just hope that they do better with the DLC.
But
in a way, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense because technically we are the first ones to exit the vaults.
Yeah.
So it's up to us to repopulate the rest of America to a certain extent. So Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 takes place years in the future, before Fallout 76. So to in a way, 76 is a prequel.
So they made it make sense. That's what you're saying. They made it make sense.
So that's one reason why there's not any NPCs around, because technically everybody's dead.
Well, maybe I hope with the DLCs it could be like, a holotape with some coordinates to a new town that they just started building and stuff, and then they add another storyline to.
I do see that. I can see that right there.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah. Because people are actually gathering together and building their own towns in the game.
Yeah, because you can actually build with materials that you find in the
so
land.
we can go in together and make our own town.
A fort, a camp.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
And but what I liked, the best part of me playing Fallout 76 was I'm playing by myself, right? And I go into the first town, the first little stop we go to after you leave the vault, right? And I just saw this random dude, and I'm like, this is a dude that's playing this game. Like, I got excited because I always wanted that element. I always was like, I would love to play Fallout, like online multiplayer. I would love to explore the wasteland with other people. So just to see that for the first time, and being a fan of a real, single player driven game, a fan of it, it warmed my heart. It warmed my heart. I'm just praying for the DLCs to be popping. I'm just praying. That's all.
Well, if they get enough feedback, because they've been getting a lot of negative feedback.
They ain't no real fall. They ain't real Fallout fans, because trust me, Fallout 1 and 2, them graphics was trash. It was turn based. It was turn based, and it was really a lot of back and forth. You know what I mean? So compared to what we got now, it might be a little laggy sometimes, but it ain't ugly. You know what I mean? And it's not 100% dead, but it's just need more.
Yeah, well, I can't. Even though you said all this, like, it still intrigues me. I can't wait to try it on my own. I like
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I am enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's average. It's a C. I give it a C.
Give it a C. Okay.
See, and I give it like a B.
See, you being nice.
No, because again, I haven't had the issues with it. Because to me, again, I'm playing on the X, so to me the graphics are nice. Like, this is the prettiest Fallout game ever. It's not dirty. Everybody got soap. They washing their hair. The ground is not like the roads.
I was waiting for her to say washing their ass.
Honestly, you can tell that this is still right after bombs have dropped. People still have somewhat basic necessities, and this game shows it. Like, the world is not under a world of grime. It's not. Everybody's clean. It's a decent looking game. It's a good. It ain't no damn Fallout. I mean, not Fallout, but Final Fantasy epicness. But it's still, to me, almost was better than Fallout 4. But then I'm also playing on the X, so that might be what it is. I don't know. Just try it for yourself. It's a solid game. It is gonna be buggy because that's what they do. Have y'all not played Skyrim?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A game this large, you typically gonna have some kind of bugs. I mean, you can't
Yes.
find them all, really. I mean,
I done bought Skyrim like 4 times, and each one got the same exact bug in it. Yeah.
And y'all know, but y'all seen that letter, right? That fake letter.
Oh, that shit was epic. I laughed so hard.
yeah, that was kind of interesting. They put something out like that, though.
Because I thought it was them for like most of the letter, and I was like, get them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't wait to try it. Like I said, it's on my agenda for today, so I'm gonna as soon as the show over, I'll probably jump into it. And I'd love to team up with you guys, but I think you before the show started, you guys said you was like level 6 and 7, so y'all gonna have to pull a noob along. We kind of did.
That's cool. We know it's too.
Well, I'm not far from the vault. I'm just saying, like, where we at, the airport or something?
Yeah,
I don't
we
know.
was at the airport.
Whatever you do not run with Lady, okay? Because
See what I'm saying? You know what? Don't be setting me up like that. Cherise, don't be setting me up like that.
She's like, whatever you do, don't run with Lady.
Wrong with Lady.
You know what? I'm gonna remember that when you get fucked up.
When my ass
game.
be saving.
Yep.
Hey, you better save me.
Nah, man, you good. I respect that. I respect that.
Oh man. Wait,
Yeah,
so
don't
I know,
run
Lady,
with Lady.
before the show started, you said that it's just better with friends. And that's the
It
popular
is.
aspect of it, right? It's just
Yeah.
You should have heard.
And
I'm sorry. It was funny because I jumped in Cherie's game, and it's a proximity chat, so I had to be close enough to her for
And
her
all
to
of a
hear me.
sudden, I just hear somebody screaming my name, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I thought the ghouls had started talking to me.
oh gosh.
I was having a
I
moment.
like the fact that it has proximity chat. That's kind of nice. Because we don't see that much in multiplayer games that much anymore outside of like the first person shooters and things like that. Like proximity chat. Because everybody's in party chat these days.
And it's real easy to join somebody's game too, because it was like you just push a button, and I was able to join Lady's thing easy. Then her quests popped up on my side. That way we could both do them together. It was like real simple to do that.
So it wasn't no Monster Hunter World Nightmare where we had to.
No,
Oh man, no.
right?
On that
Oh,
one
my
alone,
God.
it should get it should be a B.
Just
on that alone.
Man,
I mean, because Monster Hunter had great aspects, but you couldn't play with nobody.
Yeah, it was hard.
nobody.
Typical.
Yeah,
Alright.
it was so much easier. It was so easy to join her group.
All right, so anybody got anything else to say on Fallout 76? And do you think
Nope.
these reviews are not indicative of like what the game actually is?
I don't care about it because I'm a fan of Fallout. Till I fall out.
I got you. Okay.
I don't think people realized what they were getting into. Like maybe these people didn't play the beta or something, or maybe they just got what the hell Skyrim was, and they're just like, oh, this is gonna be a brand new. No, boo. No.
I think the NPC
at least it's better than
threw people for a loop. You know, like
it's better than Elder Scrolls Online. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on with it from the topic. Like I said, I can't wait to try it. I know Boogie probably can't wait either. With her collector's edition, I'm a little jelly.
Yeah, what you get with that?
I ordered it in line at E3 while we're standing in the line trying to get into the little vault section. I ordered it. Like,
damn, I didn't know you could order it like that fast.
Like ages ago. So what do you get though?
So as soon as I saw it, so I got this helmet, which apparently you can actually like put on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta post a picture.
I'll post pictures as soon as we get done. I'll open it and y'all can see.
Oh, do an unboxing video.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I gotta do my hair first.
Okay, that's cool. Man, I don't remember like people doing unboxings no more. Do they still do that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like only the people who like do that, you know, like
yeah.
No one comes and watches a regular person like me doing it. They go watch Timmy Tommy open his box.
I'll watch you, Boogie.
I'll watch you too.
All right, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all.
All right, so I'm pretty sure y'all heard the big news of the week because everybody on Twitter's been talking about it. It's been like headline this week, pretty much, is PlayStation and Sony pulling out of E3. So they will not be attending the show or have like a mini event or anything around the show. They're completely pulling out of it and gonna be doing something later on in 2019. At least that's the speculation. So I want to get you guys' thoughts on this, and I'll save my opinions towards the end. But I'll go ahead and start with you, L Boogie.
It's like a catch-22. It seems like it's like even if Sony pulled out because they have nothing else to show, right? It wouldn't matter. I swear it wouldn't matter what Xbox shows. It's still going to be like PlayStation wasn't here or Xbox didn't do enough. Like, I don't know. Like, is there a world where, you know, PlayStation pulled out and Xbox does a superb job and they're actually like able to, I guess, take over the market for this next year? Like, do you think that there's a world in which that happens, or do you think that like the damage has been done and
that's huge? You said take over the market. That's pretty big, though. Like,
not take over the market, but you know what I mean. Take over the market for that year, not like for the whole. You know, like they come back from where they are, but just for that year. You know.
Yeah, I think the marketing for Microsoft has to be on point for them to do that effectively. Like, they got to really step it up on the marketing. But to me, I would use this. The fact that Sony, I know it's going to say my opinion at the end, but I can't help it. I know the fact that Sony is not gonna be there. That's, to me, I would look at it from Microsoft's perspective as a huge opportunity to like, look, let's go tenfold on marketing. Let's push as much as we can behind the product because all eyes are gonna be on them, you know, during that time. So, what do you think about it, Charisse?
I thought it was funny.
Like,
I laughed. No, not well. That too, but everybody's reaction to them pulling out. Yeah. That was hilarious. I thought Twitter was gonna blow up. I'm like,
it did on my timeline. I don't know what you're talking about.
It did too on mine as well. Like, that's all they were talking about. I didn't want to engage in it.
I just sat there and read. Like, I hit in my office and just read like for a whole people. Like, I read like 2 articles. I read people's tweets and I read another article. And I'm like, people, what is going on? What I can understand, how you know right now that you ain't got nothing to show next year? Is y'all really planning that far out? Like, I don't even know what I'm wearing this afternoon.
They have to plan it like they have to plan that far out. They plan these things months and months in advance. Like, I can understand. I was talking to Aaron Greenberg, and he said pretty much that right after E3 they start planning the next one. Like, it doesn't even. It's almost like no wait. Like, they start planning it almost either a month or right after. Especially if they have an idea that's fresh from off of E3, then they'll plan it right away. But it's almost immediate because it's a yearly thing and they have to be on top of it.
Right. And then they just tweak it as it goes.
Yeah.
That means you have nothing to show. Is that so? And that's what people were talking about. That Sony has nothing to show next year. So that means they have no exclusives coming out. And I'm like, I don't know about that part, but I just don't. Maybe they're gonna pull a Nintendo and have like Nintendo used to do their direct shows.
I don't think that they have any more exclusives. I think that they kind of showed everything that they have right now. Like, because anything else that they would have started would be in its infancy, don't you think?
It would be early,
but toward PS5. Like,
that's what they do. They announce games 3, 4, 5 years in advance, and then
but
just
I think if
continue
they
to show
announced,
it.
they would have to announce PS5, don't you think?
Yeah, that part.
Like, whatever new that they would announce would have to be announced with PS5.
Another thing people fail to realize too is that even though Nintendo pulls out of the press conference, they still have a presence on the show floor.
Right.
Sony is not even going to have that. Like, they pulling out of the show floor. They're not doing a conference. Like, it's awkward. It's weird. I think it's bad for the industry.
Well, it's bad for E3.
But you know, E3 came out and said that how great this previous E3 was. Their organization came out and was like, they show all these numbers. They had the most people on the floor. They had the most people interaction with them on Twitter, on Facebook. All these YouTube streams they had. All the journalists that was there writing articles. Like, they had to come out and say just how well their previous show was after Sony did this announcement. So it's a lot of people were there. It's just, I don't know, that maybe they feel like this is going to take a hit for them, which I don't think it will, because there's still going to be developers there with their games, and they might not. So even though Sony might not have a presence, but would they still be playing those games on the PlayStation system?
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Yeah, so you
I don't think
so
it did that well, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, organization-wise for E3, I think that they haven't been on the ball for the last few years.
Yeah, because E3 for Sony it just looked pathetic. Like, their setup at their booth was lackluster, especially when you compare it with Microsoft. And Microsoft had a whole building with like everything that was just them.
Right.
But Sony looked sick. Like, they only had like 3 games, and the rest of it was kind of like just sit down and watch this little screen with no chairs, because they had like talking speakers or whatever up there. It was just a terrible approach. Like, I don't understand what they were trying to do with that, because at the end of the day, gamers want to play games. Gamers want to see games. They don't want to sit down and talk with y'all 90% of the time. They're going to ask you maybe 2 questions, and then after that, they want to play a game.
Oh.
Do you think
maybe they ran out of ideas?
Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna say it from a business standpoint and a gaming standpoint about this topic. From a business standpoint, if I'm an investor, right, and I'm putting money into these events, especially in the madness scope of E3, I need to know what PlayStation is going to bring to the table. And as me as an investor, if I feel like they're not going to show any new games or release dates or anything that's different from last year, I don't want to invest my money on no floor on E3. So from an investor standpoint, they might just be holding it down for something better. Maybe PlayStation Experience 2019. You know, that's what I truly believe that might happen.
Yeah.
Because it's just no way that ain't no way that you're like, it's a smart move to spend money on a conference or the floor if you're going to show the same thing, especially if you ain't got no release date from last year. Now, from a gaming standpoint, PlayStation, I don't want to say ponies, but people who are just exclusively playing on PlayStation, y'all about to be dry for the next 8 months as far as your games are concerned, because it's only the games that's going to come out is just going to be multi-class, and you still got question marks up in the air about your future titles. I don't know what to tell y'all.
No, because I think those games, the games that was listed in the article, were games that was coming before E3. So I think that's why they actually decided, because they're like, look, the games that we're showing at E3 are way out, one, and the ones that are releasing are going to be out that spring. So what's the point of having them at E3? I think that's what the conclusion. That's how
I don't think if they are going to show some things, when they are going to show some release dates, it's probably for people whispering PlayStation 5. I hear people got dev kits already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you
So-
dev kit's been out. I've been saying this shit.
Finn had to get dev kits.
Don't nobody want to listen to LBOOGIE though.
I didn't.
I listen to you, Elwood, sometimes.
Look at that. She had to add in the will sometimes. Look at that.
Well, you
But,
told me not to watch your stream, but I watched it anyway because he was killing folks left and right.
What my problem was with this announcement wasn't necessarily the Sony pulling out. That's that's what they got to do. I'm touching my PlayStation 4 right now. I can't wait what they're gonna do in the future because I own a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox. Now I see people who just exclusively play on PlayStation talking about, oh, E3 dead, E3 gonna be
Relevant.
trash,
Right.
oh, and E3 ain't gonna be shit. So that bothered me because how you gonna talk about being a gamer? How you gonna talk about being a content creator and you not even thinking about you talking all that shit about E3 now because your preferred console ain't gonna show no love on there. That ain't your fault. That's their fault. But that's gonna knock you from adding, establishing connection with people in the gaming industry. You know what I mean? You just blocking your blessings right there.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna see that between Nintendo, Microsoft, and everybody else they got more room to grow. They got more room to expand. You got people thinking like, okay, Sony ain't gonna be there. We're gonna take their space and we're gonna flip it.
Well, see,
That's
I feel like
all it
also
is.
Sony has a large third-party support, so we're gonna see a lot of games, by all of the big third-party publishers with, PlayStation controllers, playing on PlayStations. I mean, they're gonna have a presence. So I don't. That's why I understand why people are like, "Oh, E3 is dead," because to me, it's bigger than the big three publishers, really.
Yeah.
Because
it's the smaller companies.
It's more things that go on during E3 than just the expo. Like that's the thing, and people don't. I don't understand why people don't get that. Like whether it's the Twitch events, whether it's the parties that go on, and this is E3 is a time when everyone watches. People who are companies and media outlets are not even into games watches E3 and pays attention to what gets announced at E3. So I just think it's a bad business move. But like I see if they would have been like, okay, we're not gonna have a press conference, but we're gonna do like a little direct or something, but have some sort of presence. Like that's small, like small presence.
You can have like a VIP party, and y'all know y'all good for that PlayStation, and have like an exclusive list of people going there, and you can show them the hot new fire that's coming out. Right. But you're not even showing your face. That's just
to me that's running.
What kind of perception is the setting for them too?
Yeah.
Scared.
Scared? I don't think it's scared.
You're scared.
If
you ain't gonna show up in the building,
if you not going to E3
because they got such a big install base. I think they feel like they're bigger than E3 at this point.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna say like this. I don't want to mean cut you off, Delilah, real quick. But if you, I didn't mean to. What I mean is, I'm just gonna say this: if you not going to E3 because PlayStation ain't got no conference and you ain't really about the culture, you can finish, Delilah.
No, it's all good. I was gonna say maybe that's what Sony thinks. They're like, look, man, we got 80 million people playing our consoles. We got a huge attach rate. We got the largest online subscriptions. Well, I don't think that's kind of sketchy. That announcement is kind of sketchy, but whatever. We got a ton of PSN signups. I think they probably think and feel like they're too big to fail at this point. They don't have to show up at E3. They probably feel like they got enough third-party support to sustain. And that they're so far ahead of Xbox from a brand perspective that they don't have to even try anymore. Like this is we got everybody. It's a wrap.
See,
that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah, because Microsoft making back deals left and right. As you can see, they buying up studios. Now it'll be real interesting if they start snatching up exclusive content for these multiplayer games.
Mm-hmm.
So like Destiny, and Activision and Sony has a exclusive content. Like we don't get certain guns and stuff for Destiny until a year after or to the next expansion. What if you didn't show up to that meeting, so they gave that deal to us?
And what's dangerous about that is the fact that all it takes is a little bit of money, and Microsoft got plenty of that. So
and they throwing it around. They are literally throwing it around.
So it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna. I mean, like I said, I think I know the thought process as far as return on investment in regards to the way Sony is probably thinking and looking at this, because it costs millions to get a booth at E3, millions, and they're probably like, I don't want to pay 5-6 million or 2 to 5 million for a booth. And I mean, are we gonna make that money back based on how we've been showing in the previous years? Fans already saying they like our presence at E3, so we don't have to do this. Like, this is a waste of money. Like, and you never know what investors are thinking, because they always typically thinking about dollars and cents, and that's it. So I think we've beat that topic up enough.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep.
So, but
Sony did
one
it
last question
themselves.
I got for you guys is: does this change your mind about E3, and will you still be attending when it comes to LA?
Yeah, if I can, I will.
If I can, I will. Yeah. If I can, I will.
Me too. This doesn't change anything for me.
No, I don't. It don't. It really don't. Because what? You meet all the people that you connect with online, and y'all talk about games, and we get
parties,
and the parties, and
Right.
76. Oh, it's 73, but I said 76. But it's
Hey, we know why.
76.
Fall out.
We know
Fall
why.
out.
We know why.
You know why. You know why.
All right, so I know we all have like Xbox Live in gold on for Xbox and stuff. So I know you guys been checking out those Black Friday deals. They released them early. So I kind of want to get an idea of what you guys picked up. I already told you earlier, like, that I picked up the Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. And I think my husband picked up Bastion because it was like $3. And so I just want to kind of get some ideas on what other games I should be looking at. So I decided to throw this question in there. And also, I'm asking this question to the chat too. What games are you picking up during these Black Friday deals? What's on your list? So I'll go ahead and start with you, LBOOGIE. Have you had a chance to look at the Black Friday deals?
Yeah, I was just looking at it, actually. I think for me, I was looking at, hold on, I'm gonna go back to the list, because...
So it's a lot now. It's a ton.
Yeah,
Of,
it's like
is.
a
It
ton
is
of
a lot.
games, yeah. So I think I was looking at, where is that game? I'm sorry. Y'all can go
That's
to
okay.
someone else. Go to someone else.
all right, my bad. Okay, all right, go ahead, CHAREECE. What you been looking at?
I've been looking at DLC because I mostly have most of the games, but I've been looking at DLC like season passes or content that I missed. It came out later and I totally forgot about. I've been looking at that because to go back and extend my game, because hey, I keep all my games and I want to continue to play them.
Right.
So I've been looking at the Mortal Kombat DLC, the Final Fantasy 15 DLC. I've been looking at the Origins DLC because I think I missed one of those packs. I'm not really sure. I've been looking at the Odyssey
going on too. Injustice.
Yeah, I saw that one. What else DLC on there I was looking at? Crap. It was like a 3 or 4 of them. But I'm not even gonna lie, this is a better sale than they've had in a while on Xbox.
Like Tomb Raider, if you pick up Tomb Raider, the newest one, the latest one, the one that just dropped, I think it's like 40% off. It's crazy. It's like $30, I think, right now.
Yeah, it's some good deals on there. If you don't have Destiny, they got a good one on Forsaken. We were talking about that earlier. They got a good one on Odyssey. They have what else that just came out recently? Our Red Dead is on there. So if you Black Friday, you got some extra cash laying around, go ahead and stock up.
Yeah, and I think that today is one of the last days until they do another update for it. From what I was looking at up on Twitter, I think somebody said that they had like a little countdown for it. So I think this is going to be adjusted a little bit for Black Friday. I don't know if titles going to add to it or took it away, but hey, if you already got it, jump on it, because I think that Final Fantasy 13 games are like $8 a pop. So
that's a deal.
It's worth it. It's digital. You got to worry about finding a disc and stuff like that. So
and it's Xbox Enhanced.
Yep,
Yay.
it's Xbox X Enhanced. Yep, so it's got the nice, shiny, beautiful new graphics or whatever. But yeah, so has Boogie figured it out yet? Wait, no.
Yes, I figured it out.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was looking at Fractured Butthole. It's on,
South
Park.
$18. Yeah.
How much
It's
is it?
only $18.
Oh, nice.
So it's not a lot, and if it sucks, I won't be upset. And then I saw that Ori and the Blind Forest, the definitive edition, is only $10.
10 out of 10 game. pick it
Oh,
up.
wait. That's going to Game Pass. Wait.
It's already
Oh,
on Game
okay.
Pass, yeah.
Oh, it's already on Game Pass?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to Game Pass. The definitive edition is going to Game Pass. So you might not even have to pick that up.
Right.
For real. But if you want to own it, if you want to buy it outside of Game Pass, it's $10 and it's so worth it. It's well worth $10.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. What else?
But other than that, it's mainly I'm pretty like Cherie said. I pretty much have all these games. Well, all the games I want. I guess that's what I want to say. Yeah, I was thinking about getting this Disneyland Adventures though for my kid, and then
That Lego Villains looked nice too.
oh yeah, Lego Villains too. Yeah. But and then I don't think I want to get Odyssey. Like
What?
Wait, that's a good. I'm not gonna lie,
It's
that's a good
good.
price.
It is good.
But
It's a good game.
but if you play Origins, just wait.
yeah. So because it's not that cheap yet. So
I don't think
it's
Odyssey's gonna be
easier.
my game of the year anymore. So just that tells you.
Red Dead is
I guess Red Dead, yeah. People slipping on Red Dead. I mean, people. I understand. Some people say that they don't like having the what do you want to say? The universe try to tell a lot of the story,
Yeah.
which happens in Red Dead. But I enjoy that. I like that every experience you have is a part of the story. You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I've always liked
Those.
GTA. It's still GTA style. You know. Like you walking through GTA and you meet some random person and it's a part. It adds to the story. You know. Still haven't found aliens though.
I like the random events though. The random events is
Right.
crazy. Like that's and they happen so seamlessly because you can just be doing something else, like getting your hair cut, like and then you walk outside and something just pops off. I think that's what's cool about Red Dead. So yeah. All right. So any other thing you want to say about deals like these?
I just want to get the Night in the Woods.
Night in the
An
Woods?
indie. That's an indie game from Night School. That's just the only. I mean, other than that, maybe the Final Fantasy trilogy after I beat the first one. I mean, the Final Fantasy 13. So, after I beat that, I'm probably get the other titles as well. But that's it. I'm looking for hardware. If anything, I'm gonna be searching for the deals for new hardware so I can at least have. Yeah, I got my fat baby.
Yeah. So
doing
like I
work
know
for
the
me.
Xbox One X and the Xbox One S are gonna be $100 off for Black Friday. So that's a deal.
Yeah.
So you prime time for an upgrade, lady. So that'd be dope.
I have I can go to the Microsoft store. They'll honor that deal if I go to the Microsoft.
If you do the because they're doing the $35 what you call that deal, the All Access Xbox All Access, which I haven't heard much about. Which that's insane. They haven't talked that much about it since they announced it.
Maybe people haven't picked up on it.
But that's what
Because
I'm saying.
you have to go into the store.
I mean, you don't know what you don't know. Like, what's the advertising for that? Like, plenty of people pick up Xbox One X's because of that deal. Like, you get Game Pass, you get the console. I mean, for a small amount, to me that's a great deal. Like, I don't understand why they're not pushing them harder. I guess I expect too much sometimes.
My issue again, there's not a store local to me, so I would have to drive to like Jacksonville or Atlanta.
I thought they do it online now too. You can sign up for it online.
Oh, see that again? That's
Yeah.
you say marketing. I didn't know you could do it online.
Yeah, you can sign for it. You can sign up for it online now. So I don't understand why. I mean, at first when they first announced it, it was Xbox. It was the store exclusive. Like you had to go to a Microsoft store to get it. But now you got it where you can get it online. So. All right. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard that that the Game Awards is coming up soon. Some people call the Nintendo/Sony Awards.
It is.
It's coming up, and there are quite a bit of categories here for the games. I'm just gonna name them off to you guys. I'm not gonna name the games, but I'm just gonna say, of course, they got Game of the Year, Best Ongoing Game, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, Best Art Direction, Score and Music, Best Audio Design, Performance, Games for Impact, Independent Game, Best Mobile, Best VR Game, Action Game, Action Adventure Game, Role Playing Game, Fighting Game, Family Game, Strategy Game, Sports and Racing, which I don't understand why they combine those. Sports and Racing, Multiplayer, Student Game, and Debut Indie, and Esports Game. Jeez, this goes and goes and goes. Okay, I'm not reading them all. I'm tired. Alright. So, Now it's interesting on this whole entire list because it's not really much. I know we primarily focus on Xbox on this show, but there's really not much Xbox presence on here. So I mean, you got.
Is there ever?
That's why we call it the Sony and Nintendo show. But for Game of the Year, I'm just gonna name off the main ones. So for Game of the Year, they got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World, and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, check it, right? They should have took out Celeste.
What the hell is Celeste?
Look it, and they should have put in Forza Horizon 4, okay?
Wow.
Where's Laura Croft at? Where's
right.
Yeah, where's Laura Croft
Like
at?
Celeste is a little indie game though. I don't understand how
But
that got in there.
still, that's what I'm
It's not a
saying.
AAA budgeted game. It's by this dude named Max. Matt makes games. Like,
All I'm saying is
it's
somebody
it must be
done.
really good though. It has to be.
Man, I haven't heard of it. I heard of it.
Wow.
Red Dead 2, Game of the Year, fam.
So no
You know what?
Spider-Man.
It ain't Monster Hunter World. It ain't Monster Hunter World. I'll tell you that.
Alright, so I got another one for
God
y'all.
of War.
I got another
God of War is
category.
gonna get it.
Another category that you guys are gonna enjoy. Best game direction. The game that you and Sharice just finished playing, A Way Out, got nominated for that. So you got
And it better win.
in that category.
I'm sorry, it's not gonna win.
In that category, it's got Way Out, Detroit, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2.
I put Detroit Become
Detroit,
Human.
I would pick Detroit too. But,
Detroit was. It was. As much as I love Red Dead 2, but that I expected what I'm expecting from Red Dead 2. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting the decisions that I had to make playing Detroit Become Human. That's why I picked that for best direction.
Yeah, like it surprises me that these three games, Spider-Man, God of War, and Red Dead Redemption 2 are in like all the categories except for maybe the other ones, like except for like the indie ones. There we go. Except for the indie ones, it's in every category except for that. So I think it's gonna be one of those three games to get the full-blown Game of the Year. Forza Horizon 4 was nominated for the best racing game, / sports game. But it's competing with. I'm trying to think what it's competing with. It's competing with FIFA 19, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, and Pro Evolution Soccer 2019.
Man, I want Forza to win that, but I think that FIFA might get it.
FIFA 19.
FIFA.
Yeah. What have they done new? What have they done new to get it? Like,
right.
Nothing.
Like 3 out of these 5 games are annual releases. Like they just every year you're gonna get NBA 2K something, FIFA,
right.
whatever, Pro Evolution Soccer, whatever.
I'm looking at the list right now. Why is Monster Hunter World a best multiplayer game? You couldn't play with nobody.
Then well, you could once you figured it out. Like once it took a couple tries, but once you got in to play with people, it was great. You know, was able to hook up. But yeah, you're right. It's a pain sometimes. What was the other one? What's the other online titles they have for that category?
I think it was Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Black Ops 4, Forsaken, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
Yeah. I'm surprised Sea of Thieves even nominated. But I guess people still playing that game.
Yeah.
But you just think from the media perspective that this game wouldn't even be nominated just because of the way they make it sound. You know. So I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised to see that up there. I'm not surprised to see Black Ops 4. I'm not surprised to see Destiny 2 because Forsaken is a really good update, and I slept on it, so it proved me wrong. Fortnite is Fortnite. Yes.
Did you see that Fortnite won for some award, like Game of the Year for PC?
I thought they won like last year, right? Something like that.
Golden joysticks or whatever for PC Game of the Year. I'm like, yo, y'all talking about PC Master Race, and this is your
Game of the
PC
Year.
Game of the Year.
Is your Game of the Year?
I haven't checked out the Golden Joysticks to see what, because they already had their awards.
Yeah, a lot of people don't really recognize them as a notable.
That's UK, right? It's like the UK's, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure.
Boogie, your boy, that plays Arthur Morgan, he's nominated for best performance.
Oh yes.
I'm sorry. I had to go. I think I had to go with Connor. I'm sorry. I had to go with Connor.
For what?
Detroit Become Human.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
he's
play
on here
that,
too.
so I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right. So
But hey, the girl from Odyssey, Cassandra, she's nominated. If y'all do play Odyssey, play with the girl. The girl is way funny. Yeah, she's funnier than the boy. It's weird for some reason.
Just to kind of point out what Boogie mentioned was like the Golden Joystick Awards. They have already announced their winners or whatever. So, if you guys are interested to know some of these, I'll drop the link in the description. But I'll name off a couple here. So the best VR game was Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR. Yes,
nice.
Yes. Best Xbox game of the year was Forza Horizon 4. The best Nintendo game of the year was Octopath Traveler. Cyberpunk 2077 got the most wanted game. Best storytelling was God of War. Best visual design was also God of War. Best audio was also God of War. Let's see what else. PUBG actually won best mobile game of the year. Wow. Over Fortnite? That's kind of...
Best mobile game?
Yes.
Interesting.
PUBG got best mobile game of the year. Interesting. Red Dead got Critics' Choice Award. Red Dead 2 got the Critics' Choice Award. And Connor actually won the best performer for Detroit Become Human. The Golden Joysticks Award. So that's about it. There are some of the Game Awards. Will you guys be watching? I'll probably watch it just for the world premieres and stuff like that. It's probably the only reason why I would check it out or check the highlights. But other than that, I'm not really too high on it this year. I just want to kind of put it out there because I was, people were talking about it a little bit, so I want to kind of mention it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the Xbox Adaptive Controller won an Outstanding Contribution Award from Golden Joysticks. So
that's nice.
Have you guys checked the chat for questions? Because we're starting to wrap it up here. So
I'm sorry, I was too busy watching the gameplay.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I'm taking a look right now. I'm taking a look.
Because I'm watching Lady, but she's been dying a little bit over here.
Man, because I was playing this on my PlayStation. That's why.
Is that what we're going with today?
Yes, because that's a fact.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Look here, I'm still salty because she killed me, okay?
Oh, I see that.
Man, look, I can't have you running with me if you're going to be salty over that, man. You guys have to suck it up.
I'm talking about a way out, not
that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so check this out. The chat. Do you guys got any questions for us? Like, I'm trying to get back on topic.
Okay, no,
yes,
I don't see any.
I don't see any. This is a first. We don't have any questions. That's a first.
That is a first.
All right, though. So if we don't have any questions, I'm gonna give y'all a few more seconds to post at least one. We're gonna go ahead with outros, and or if you guys want to mention something or talk about something right now, please do it.
Cooper? Yes, playing with Cassandra is the only way to go. Yes. Cassandra is the shit.
What?
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, Super Cooper also said that they had 7 categories for esports.
Who said sugar on grits? What is that?
Right.
Take that blasphemy away.
Exactly.
I just want to see what the chat wanted. I just want to see what the chat
wanted.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
No, we don't do that here.
Not. Absolutely not.
All right. I don't see any questions.
Yeah, me either. All right, we're gonna wrap it up then. You guys don't have any Oh, there's a question, Super Cooper. This happens every time. What's your game of the year?
Oh.
Red Dead, man.
Yeah,
on.
Red Dead.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
the year's almost over, so I don't know what else is about to pop off.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking because Forza is up there too. For me.
Well, it's not Odyssey. Believe it or not, Odyssey is not my game of the year anymore. It was gonna be.
Surprise?
Yeah. I'm kind of hurt by that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think for me it's a tie. Like, cause Forza Horizon 4, man. For me it's that and Red Dead. Like Red Dead is just on a whole other level. It ups the bar. It just it's ridiculous. It just ups the bar. And I think it's gonna help gaming in general. I mean, everybody's gonna put everybody on notice. Like, this is how you do this. Like,
right?
It's crazy. So, because I can't get that one scene with Lenny out of my head. Like
Really?
that whole part with Lenny was crazy. But anyway,
When they drunk.
when they drunk,
yeah.
yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Yes, it was. It was just different because it was so unexpected, and I thought that was brilliantly done. All right, so then we'll wrap it up since we don't have any more questions. So let's go with. I guess I'll start. You guys, thank you for rocking out with us. This is Delilah_HD. You can catch me on Twitter right here on Grown Women Gaming, and go ahead with your outro, Charisse.
It's your girl CHAREECE. Here again, thank y'all for hanging with us today, taking the time out your busy schedule. You can catch me on Twitter at NATORAM, the Tora M. You can catch me on Xbox. You can catch me on Instagram. I'm all over the place. Always down to chat about gaming. But y'all be cool today and stay warm, because I'm freezing.
Yes, it's cold now. All right, go ahead, Boogie.
All right, it's LBOOGIE0208. I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I enjoyed having you here, chatting it up in the chat with us. We appreciate y'all every week coming through to see us.
Yes, thank you.
Y'all can catch me on Mixer at mixer.com/LBOOGIE0208. I try to be on there weekdays. Right now my schedule's a little funky, but if you look for me on Twitter, I'll always let you guys know. Christmas is coming, and I have Christmas cheer. I don't know what giveaway I'm going to do, but there'll definitely be a giveaway for Christmas. So make sure you guys come and follow. And yeah, hope everyone has a good day. Good weekend.
All
It's
right.
70 here, so I'm upset. It's not cold yet.
Oh
so,
man, see,
yeah.
y'all would just fly there and just enjoy the
Like my kid wore shorts all
It's
week
like
this week.
30s,
like a good-
30s, 40s
yeah.
here. It's cold
Freezing.
for Georgia
No.
standards. It's freezing.
There's no winter here. The hell?
We get a short.
Want to swap? We gotta swap with you, like no problem.
Hell yeah. I do want to swap. I don't like
Girl, please.
whatever. I
All
don't
right,
like it.
go ahead, lady. Go ahead and close us out.
All right, y'all. I want to thank each and every one of y'all that come through this morning, every Saturday morning, to come hear us talk about video games and joke around and stuff. You will see. You see me on Twitter, Lady_Infamous30, Captain Obvious. You can check me on Twitch, Lady_Infamous415. About to eat some breakfast, and we're gonna play some Final Fantasy 13. Later on today, we're gonna play some Fallout 76. You guys enjoy your weekend, and one love.